Today's episode is a difficult one. It's about cheating, infidelity, betrayal, secrecy, broken trust, and one of the most painful questions a betrayed partner can ask: how could you cheat on me if you still loved me? This question tears people apart because the betrayed partner thinks, if you loved me, you would not have done this. If I mattered, you would have stopped. If our relationship was real, you would not have risked it. And the person who cheated may say, I do love you. I never wanted to lose you. It did not mean what you think it meant. I do not know why I did it. I was not trying to destroy us. But to the betrayed partner, those words often feel impossible to believe because cheating does not just break a rule. It breaks reality. It makes the betrayed person question the past, the present, and even themselves. Was our love real? Were you lying the whole time? Did I miss the signs? Was I foolish? Am I not enough? Can I ever trust you again? Today's episode asks, why do some people cheat even when they still love their partner? Not to excuse it, not to romanticize it, not to blame the betrayed partner, but to understand the psychology behind betrayal, because understanding is not the same as justifying. Let's begin with today's situation. A woman writes, I found out my husband cheated. He says he still loves me. He says he does not want to leave me. He says he made a terrible mistake, but I cannot understand it. We were not perfect, but we were not completely broken either. We had children, shared responsibilities, a home, memories, and a life. If he loved me, why would he betray me? Was he lying about loving me? Was the whole marriage fake? Or can someone cheat and still love their partner? This is one of the most painful questions in relationships, and the answer is emotionally complicated. Yes, some people cheat when they no longer love their partner. Some cheat because they are emotionally finished but afraid to leave. Some cheat because they are selfish, entitled, or avoidant. Some cheat because they want the comfort of marriage and the excitement of something outside it. Some cheat because they have weak boundaries. Some cheat because they want validation. Some cheat because they are angry. Some cheat because they feel neglected. Some cheat because they are immature. Some cheat because they cannot tolerate honesty. Some cheat because they want to feel alive again. And yes, some people cheat even while still loving their partner. But that does not make the cheating less painful. It does not make it acceptable. It does not make it harmless. It simply means human beings are capable of contradiction. A person can love their partner and still betray them. A person can value the marriage and still violate it. A person can be attached to the home and still escape from it. A person can feel guilty and still keep going. A person can have love and still lack integrity. That is the hard truth. Love alone does not prevent betrayal. Character matters. Boundaries matter. Emotional regulation matters. Honesty matters. Self-awareness matters. Accountability matters. Impulse control matters. Communication matters. A person may love you, but if they do not know how to handle loneliness, resentment, temptation, shame, desire, stress, or emotional distance, love may not be enough to protect the relationship. Now let's look at why people cheat. The first reason is emotional neglect. This does not mean the betrayed partner caused the cheating. That is important. Neglect may help explain vulnerability, but it does not excuse betrayal. A person may feel unseen, unappreciated, rejected, criticized, lonely, or emotionally ignored in the relationship. Instead of saying, I feel lonely, I miss us, I need closeness, I feel unwanted, I am struggling, they avoid the conversation. They swallow their resentment. They act normal. Then someone outside the relationship gives them attention, a message, a compliment, a sense of being interesting again, a feeling of being chosen. And suddenly, they feel awake. Not because the outside person is necessarily better, but because that attention reaches a hungry part of them. The affair becomes less about the outside person and more about the feeling, I exist, I am wanted. I am not invisible. I still matter. But here's the problem. Instead of bringing that loneliness to their partner, they take it outside the relationship. That is the betrayal. Not the feeling of loneliness, the hiding, the secrecy, the decision to seek comfort in a way that breaks trust. The second reason is self-esteem. Some people cheat because they want to feel desirable, powerful, young, admired, attractive, successful, or alive. This can happen during midlife, after becoming parents, after career stress, after aging, after rejection, after illness, after failure, after years of routine. They do not always want to leave the relationship. They want to feel like another version of themselves. The confident version, the exciting version, the wanted version, the version that existed before bills, children, responsibilities, fatigue, and ordinary life. An affair can become a mirror. It reflects back. You are still attractive. You are still interesting. You are still special. But this mirror is dangerous because it is often built on secrecy and fantasy. The outside person may not know the full reality. They may not see the exhaustion, the bills, the family stress, the boring parts, the flaws, or the history. Affairs often happen in a bubble where real life is suspended. No laundry, no school fees, no medical appointments, no difficult relatives, no daily irritations, no shared responsibilities, just attention, novelty, and escape. That is why affairs can feel so powerful. They are not competing with the marriage on equal terms. They are competing with real life. The third reason is anger or resentment. Some people cheat as a form of protest. Consciously or unconsciously, they are saying, "You hurt me. You ignored me. You rejected me. You controlled me. You made me feel small. So, I'll take something for myself." This is not healthy. It is not mature. It is not fair. But it happens. Instead of confronting pain directly, they act it out. They do not say, "I am angry." They betray. They do not say, "I feel powerless." They create secret power. They do not say, "I feel unwanted." They seek being wanted somewhere else. This kind of cheating is often full of hidden rage. But again, anger may explain the path. It does not justify the betrayal. A mature partner brings pain into conversation. An immature partner turns pain into secrecy. The fourth reason is avoidance. Some people do not know how to face hard conversations. They fear conflict. They fear disappointing their partner. They fear saying, "I am unhappy. I am confused. I am struggling with desire. I am attracted to someone else. I feel disconnected. I need help." So, instead of facing the truth, they split their life. At home, they keep the role: spouse, parent, responsible adult, good partner. Outside, they create another space. A place where they do not have to be fully accountable. This splitting can become addictive, not because the person has no love, but because secrecy lets them avoid the discomfort of honesty. Still, what they avoid grows. The truth gets bigger in the dark. And eventually, the betrayal causes far more pain than the conversation they were afraid to have. The fifth reason is novelty and escape. Human beings need both security and aliveness. Long-term relationships offer security, home, belonging, history, predictability, but desire often needs playfulness, curiosity, mystery, and renewal. When a relationship becomes only management, desire can go quiet. The couple becomes efficient. Bills, children, work, family, meals, schedules, problems, responsibilities. They may still love each other, but the relationship may no longer feel alive. Some people, instead of trying to bring aliveness back into the marriage, look for it elsewhere. They confuse novelty with destiny. They think, "This person makes me feel alive," but often, What they are really feeling is the return of a part of themselves that has been asleep. The tragedy is this: the affair may not be about wanting a new person. It may be about wanting a new self, but they choose a destructive path to find it. The sixth reason is opportunity and poor boundaries. Sometimes cheating is not planned. It happens because of weak boundaries. Emotional oversharing with someone outside the relationship. Private messages, secret complaints about the partner, work travel, alcohol, loneliness, late-night conversations, old flames, social media reconnections, a friendship that slowly turns emotionally intense. The person may tell themselves, "It is harmless. We are just friends. They understand me. I can handle it." But emotional boundaries weaken over time. The secret often begins before the physical betrayal. It starts when someone hides the emotional importance of another person. It starts when the outside relationship becomes a private room the partner does not know about. It starts when someone says, "I would not want my partner to see this conversation." That is often the warning sign. The seventh reason is low commitment. Some people want the benefits of commitment without the responsibility. They want emotional security at home and freedom outside. They want loyalty from their partner, but exceptions for themselves. They want stability without sacrifice. That is not mature love. That is entitlement. In these cases, the problem is not unmet needs. It is a lack of integrity. The person may say they love their partner, but their behavior says, "My desires matter more than your trust." That is not a small issue. The eighth reason is identity crisis. Sometimes cheating happens when a person no longer knows who they are. They may feel trapped in roles: husband, wife, parent, provider, caregiver, good son, good daughter, responsible adult. They may feel like life has become predictable. They may fear aging. They may fear disappearing. They may ask, "Is this all my life will be? Am I still attractive? Am I still free? Who am I outside these responsibilities?" An affair can become a rebellion against the self they feel trapped inside. Again, this does not excuse it, but it helps explain why some people cheat even when love still exists. They are not always running from the partner. Sometimes they are running from the version of themselves they have become. Now let's answer the painful question directly. Can someone cheat and still love you? Yes, but that answer may not comfort you, because the more important question is, what kind of love allows betrayal? Is it immature love? Is it conflicted love? Is it selfish love? Is it avoidant love? Is it love without accountability? Is it love without boundaries? Is it love mixed with entitlement? Is it love that has not learned responsibility? Because mature love is not just a feeling. Mature love is behavior. Mature love protects the relationship when no one is watching. Mature love tells the truth before the secret becomes a wound. Mature love says, "I am attracted to attention, but I will not betray trust. I feel lonely, but I will speak to my partner. I feel restless, but I will not build a double life. I am unhappy, but I will face the relationship honestly." So yes, a person can cheat and still feel love, but they cannot call that love mature unless they are willing to face the harm, take responsibility, and change. Now, what does cheating do to the betrayed partner? It creates shock, confusion, loss of safety, loss of trust, loss of reality. The betrayed partner may replay conversations, search memories, check timelines, question every trip, message, smile, delay, and excuse. They may feel angry one moment and devastated the next. They may feel ashamed, even though they did not cause the betrayal. They may compare themselves to the other person. They may wonder if the relationship was ever real. That is why infidelity hurts so much. It does not only hurt the heart, it destabilizes the mind. The betrayed person is not only asking, "Do you love me?" They are asking, "What was true?" And rebuilding after that takes more than an apology. Now, can a relationship recover after cheating? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Recovery depends on several things. First, has the affair ended completely? There can be no repair while the betrayal is still happening. Second, is there full accountability? Not blame, not excuses, not, you made me do it, but I chose this. I understand the damage. I am responsible for my actions. Third, is there transparency? The betrayed partner may need time, information, and reassurance. Not because they want to control forever, but because reality was broken. Transparency helps rebuild reality. Fourth, is there empathy for the betrayed partner's pain? The person who cheated must be able to sit with the hurt they caused. They cannot rush forgiveness. They cannot say, "Why are you still talking about this?" They cannot demand trust before earning it again. Fifth, is there professional support? Many couples need therapy after infidelity, not because they are weak, but because the injury is deep. A skilled therapist can help the couple understand what happened, process the betrayal, rebuild communication, and decide whether repair is truly possible. Sixth, is there a willingness to build a new relationship, not just return to the old one? After betrayal, the old relationship is gone. If the couple stays together, they have to build something new. New honesty, new boundaries, new communication, new agreements, new awareness, new accountability, new trust. Trust does not come back because someone says, "Please trust me again." Trust comes back when trustworthy behavior repeats over time. Now, what if the person who cheated says, "It meant nothing"? That phrase can be deeply painful because the betrayed partner may think,